Hello, my friends. I have to be honest with you. I know I say this a lot, that a such and such product is my favorite, or, oh, this is my favorite, or I have a lot of favorites, let's just be honest. But sometimes I come up with something that, you know, usually these ideas come out when I'm in the shower. And so I usually will draw them in the steam on the shower, and then I try to take a picture of it. I have to get out of the shower and take my camera and take a picture of the steam, because I get these ideas, and usually they happen in the shower, because the shower is the only time I really get to think, because usually I'm answering emails or looking at spreadsheets or designing or something. So when my mind just gets to go, oh, nothing, that's when I start coming up with creative things. And one of these is one of my inventions, I don't know what you want to call it, but technologies that I'm really proud of, and I really know it's going to change the world, which is kind of exciting. Well, let's get started. Okay, what it is, well, I have two items to share with you. Let me show you the one that's like mind-blowing first. Okay, that's this one. It says, thank you. It is an A2 size card, but because of the way, and I have my sample here to show you, because of the way, well, here I can show you in the package. Because of the way that I've designed it, it's not a full A2 size itself, but you're gonna do a little bit of the work and you're gonna save $8, right? I mean, is that awesome? So it's an A2 size card, but you're saving $8. So you're doing this much extra work, but it's worth it because you're saving $8, which is fantastic. And if you're a club member, you're saving even more. But I'm just saying, if you paid regular price, you would be saving $8, which is awesome. And you know, I'm all about saving money. So isn't that exciting? And it says thank you. And when you open it, we're going to do a sample. Don't worry, and I have lots of samples to share with you. Now, this is one that is really fun too, because it is border words for your cards. They fit perfectly on an A2 size card. One says you are beautiful, and one says life is sweet. It also comes with a rectangle to die cut it out, and it's so much fun, and I have lots of samples. Okay, let's do samples first, then we'll do this. Okay, so here is the Life is Sweet die cut. So cute. And if you remember, sometimes I'll talk about orange and pink together. Whenever I see orange and pink together, I think of my friend EL at Ellison, because her favorite color is orange and my favorite color is pink. And when we get together, we make orange and pink, and they do look good together. And I just like I love EL. Okay, here's another one on a bigger card, Life is Sweet. Look at how intricately cut. Let me show you this. How beautiful that is. It's so intricate. I highly recommend the precision base plate on these. Here's one at the bottom of a stand-up card. You are beautiful. And then down below, you are loved. Isn't that beautiful? I love that. Oh, and also, I'm sorry, forgot to mention, that flower piece, this flower die border right here, comes in this kit also. So you're getting 4 dies, which is fun. Okay, here's another one. You are beautiful. I love that on that watercolor paper. Oh, that's a thank you. Let's do all our other ones first. Okay, you are beautiful. Now this one is on glitter paper in the background. See how the glitter paper is there? When you lay that on there, isn't that gorgeous? It's just, wow. When I demo this one, people go, oh, whoa. Just lay it in there, die cut it, and you're halfway done already. Fantastic. Here's another one where just fold a card, do it halfway, and you're halfway done already. Look at that. Life is sweet. Write your message. But isn't that gorgeous? So easy. And people are like, wow, how'd you do that? And you're like, oh, I got my little knife out, and I was cutting and messed up a couple times. No. Look, Life is Sweet on a flip it card. And I think that's all for, okay, now we're going to look at the thank yous. So here is a A2 size card. Look at that. Thank you. Open it up. You can write your message. Isn't that pretty? Here's another one. Oh, I love that one. I love the watercolor paper. Thank you. Here's another one. This one has lots of pop-up dots on it. Thank you. So much fun. Here's another one. Thank you. I love that one. I love red and gray, especially dark gray. Look at that one. Those extra hearts. Because those extra hearts are very fun. You can add different colors in those. And then this one is fun because this designer just cut some of it and used just half of it. Isn't that cute? So much fun. Now, I want to share that one with you because the technology, you know, I'm proud to say I came up with. It's the drop-in technology. And what we have here are 4 dies total. Now, the nice thing about this is this thank you is very large. So you could just use this thank you alone by itself on your card and be good to go, right? So this could be a separate card if you wanted it to be. Now, here is the magic. This is the magic. First, what we're going to do is we're going to trim our paper. Now, this is a longer card, so we're going to use our longer cutting pad and trim long ways. We're going to lay this down, trim. Now we have the right size paper. We're going to lay that down, and we're going to get our 2 largest pieces. So those are these 2 pieces. We're going to lay this one down first. Now, of course, I'm using my magnetic platform, and we're going to lay this one down next, a little bit at an angle. Now, here is the important part. This is the only part you really, really need to remember. The inside line here, all the way to here, needs to line up. Do not die cut it like this. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Do not do that. You are going to line it up. Remember, I said you had to do a little bit of work to save $8. You're going to line that up. Look, I just saved myself $8. Fantastic, right? Now, I do need to make sure that I'm fitting on my cardstock. And look, I noticed that I'm not. So we are going to go less at an angle. We're still going to go a little bit at an angle, but just a little bit less so we get all on there. So just pay attention to what you're doing here. Got to make sure, hang on, let me check. Okay, so we're going to move this a little bit. We're going to line up that inside, make sure our points are on. Looks like we're good to go right there. See how beautifully straight that is? We're going to get our large cutting pad, and we're going to run all of this through, just like that. And this is going to make our A2 sized card base. Now remember, you had to do a little bit of work, but you saved a lot of money. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so now we're peeling this all out. And you might have a little chad right here. See that little chad? You're just going to pull that, and if that bothers you, you can just rub it with your fingernail. Rub it with your fingernail, and those will go away. Now you have a nice deep score line. You're just going to fold that down. Look, A2 size card base. Boom. Look at that. Isn't that fantastic? Now we get to decorate. So now what we're going to do is we are going to, and you know what? I'm thinking about this black and white one right now. I think this would be perfect for a thank you card for a wedding. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Isn't it just gorgeous? Tone on tone, I love that. Okay, now what we're gonna do, because I have wedding on the brain, as you probably know. My daughter's getting married soon. And we're gonna peel this off, because I'm using my Sizzix adhesive. And we're going to add this to the back of my cardstock, the white cardstock. And then we're going to trim this down a little, just like that. And now this is all one big sticker sheet. I'm gonna lay that down. And I'm going to get this layering piece. Now this layering piece is fun because it has lots of little fun things. But I'm kind of thinking I'm going to do a little trick. Watch this. I am going to be a little sneaky, and I'm going to get a little bit of adhesive on this guava. Actually, do I have any? I always save the pieces that have, oh, look at this. See, it has adhesive on the back, so I just have this little spot on my desk. And here's some that has adhesive on the back. And what is she thinking, huh? What is she thinking? So here I have some 3 pieces, right? So let's just trim this one down. And we have this color and we have this color. So instead of making up a whole new sheet, we are going to do this. We're gonna lay this underneath because I really want my white to be perfectly cut. So I'm gonna lay this down here. And I'm gonna lay this one. What is she doing? What is she doing? And I'm gonna add this one right here. Okay, are you ready? I wonder what that's gonna look like. Get set. You're gonna run all of this through. And because I've added extra layers, keep in mind I have 2 pieces of cardstock in there, plus the Sizzix adhesive, plus the backing to the adhesive sheets. So I ran it through, but you know what? Because we're on video, I always like to run through twice when I have more than one little cut. I wanna make sure it's really cut. Because if it's gonna go bad, it's gonna go bad on video. Or live TV, that happens too. Okay, now we're live video. Okay, now what we're doing, see what I have here? Okay, well first let's do this one. Okay, so this, dun 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 dun, dun dun dun, we're gonna get, well, we would normally give this a flick, but these cute little hearts in here, we're gonna save in our envelope because we're gonna want those someday. And they have adhesive on the back, so that's fantastic. So I'm gonna peel this whole enchilada off. I'm gonna just peel it all off. Look at that, dun, 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 dun. Now I see 2 spots that I just need to flick. Oh, I just tore it a little. Don't flick as dangerously as I just did. Okay, and the other one came off. So now we're gonna go back to our card base, grab that, and this is gonna layer perfectly on our card. Look at that. Isn't it like magic how we made that happen? Yes, it is. Now I tore it right there because I'm lame. Okay, so there we have our cute little base. Now what we're gonna do is, remember I put in these little extra pieces, so hopefully some of them cut, and I was a little worried about, oh here, there's one. Some might not cut because there were so many layers in there. It's not recommended to do that many layers, but some might have cut, and if they did, let's see, oh, these didn't really like that. They didn't like that as much. Let's see if that one did. Oh, this one did. There we go. So I can add a couple of those, and look how cute they just add in there. Then we're going to add our thank you. So I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to grab my thank you, because this has Sizzix adhesive on the back. Now, that would work if I ran it through like that, but I'm going to tilt it like this to give it more time with the rollers. If you give it more time with the rollers that are in your machine, you're going to get a better cut. So like if you spend more time with your kids, you're going to get a better kid. Sometimes, not all the time. Not if they're a teenager. I need a better analogy. That didn't work. Okay, now look what we have here. So now I'm going to peel that up. Yeah, one didn't work. That analogy didn't work. Okay, and we're going to peel this up, and we're going to peel this backing off. Dun, 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 dun. Look at how fantastic this card is. So easy, so fun, and so gorgeous. I love it. Isn't that fun? Now, club members, of course, you get a club discount on all of these products. If you're not a club member, check out the club because it's only $11.95 a month. You get a free, you get a stamp set each month for that. That includes shipping. It's a brand new stamp set each month. And then you get discounts on everything else you purchase on our website except the Big Shot machines. You can't beat it. That's fantastic. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.